What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a good day. Another good day in the markets today. BTC up over 24,000. Ethereum at around 1,600. So good days in the markets. There's not really that much news going on. You just want to let things ride, not really upset the momentum too much. There's not too much to cover today. There is some big news, though, with a big whale making a $1.6 billion futures purchase in Ethereum last night. The news just came out an hour or two ago. I have my suspicions who it might be. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I will dissect the whale's previous trading history and where I think this trade, is it a long, is it a short, the effect it might have on the market, because $1.6 billion, that's a lot of money, particularly in a futures contract. So I'll go over that in a little bit here. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at BenCryptoShow. Let's begin. So, yeah, before we begin again, I'm going to have the conversation with the founders of DeHotels. That's either going to be tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday. We're going to film it tomorrow, and then whenever I'm done editing, we will post the video. Very excited for that. Tune in. They also just posted the first article on Medium here, just kind of going over the business model of the coin, the utilities, the token use cases. Go and give that a read. The DeHotels Medium page. It's good stuff there. Markets, so yeah, 24,100, 1,600 ETH, Bitcoin green fear, 31, up from 30 yesterday. Ethereum green fear at 50, so they're in the neutral range. They're no longer in the fear range. So yeah, we're basically out of the bear market turf. Again, nobody knows how quickly prices are going to rise. Is it going to be really fast like a year ago? Is it going to be more of a gradual, steady uptick? No one really knows, but what everyone is saying and what people do know with relative, not certainty, but relative conviction is that the bear market is over, and I'm one of those people who believes that. So on Twitter yesterday, a lot of people were wondering, so this bear run of the last few days, the bull run of the last few days, it kind of started in Ethereum. Usually it starts in Bitcoin, then goes to Ethereum, or they both move at the same time. This was very specific. The bull run basically started a few days ago, just 5 days ago. Ethereum announced the date of their merge was going to be September 19th, so a lot of times those things just stay in Never Never Land forever. You never know, even though people have been talking about the merge forever. When's it going to be? The fact that they committed to a date 5 days ago, the day being September 19th, that was huge. That is what caused Ethereum to start the mini bull run here, and then Bitcoin followed from that. So just wanted to clarify that that was the reason for that. Some people on Twitter didn't seem to know. So now the big news of the day, so this just dropped an hour or two ago. Someone bought $1.7 billion worth of ETH future contracts in the last hour. The last hour was late last night. So somebody just piled, that's a lot of money, as we know, $1.7 billion. That does move markets, so that's a huge amount you want to analyze. They put this trade in very fast, 1 hour. They were not afraid about being affected by slippage. It was not an over-the-counter trade either. So somebody just had a lot of conviction in this trade. Now, we don't know if it was long or short. The news broke by crypto quant here. So we don't know if it's a long trade or a short trade. That we don't know. We don't even know that it's one person as opposed to just yesterday's futures trading volume and Ethereum being way higher than normal, but I've seen this before. This is one person. So yesterday's trading, that was the highest 1 hour trading volume in Ethereum futures in 7 months. So it's just huge. So that almost certainly means it's one person. So the 1.7 billion that was thrown into Ethereum yesterday, probably at least 1.6 billion, 1.65 billion is going to be from that one person. But we don't know. Are they long? Are they short? And that does matter, since that is the amount of money that can move markets, that does move markets, even Ethereum and Bitcoin with much higher volumes. So what's going on? I spent most of the morning dissecting this trade here. Basically, so I started with this tweet here. So it's tough to say if they're long or short. One interesting thing I did notice with Ethereum's run-up of the past few days, not that much, there wasn't really that much short squeeze going on. There wasn't that much liquidations going on, even though prices ran up quickly. You would have expected a lot of money to be deleveraged, liquidated. It really wasn't. It was just this tiny little amount right here. I would have expected more. Other people in the Twitter comment section of this big trade last night were saying the same thing, and then CryptoQuant also pointed this out. Relatively small amount of short liquidations in the market yesterday. So what I believe is going on with this trade, I believe that this person is trading long. It is a long futures contract. So that's good. I believe that this whale thinks that there is a lot of Ethereum, since there's still a lot of Ethereum leverage out on the table, but it wasn't liquidated despite a huge movement 5 days ago. I think they think that money, the short Ethereum money, is about to be liquidated at any minute, at any second. So I think they think it's like right on the fringe, and then once that money is going to be liquidated, since it's short money, prices skyrocket upwards. So I believe this Ethereum whale saw that. There's a lot of leverage dangling on the cliffs on the short end, so this is all good on the short end, and this whale, their past trading history, they trade with the direction of the market. So if the market's going up, they tend to go long. They ride the trends. If the market's going down, they tend to sell. They go short, and they do things to encourage the market to keep going down. So some of their trades have been sort of nefarious trades, in my opinion. But this trader does know the markets more than pretty much anyone else trading, if my theory about who this whale is correct, which I believe it is. So this is just a good, smart, savvy trade here. They just see the leverage. It's on the hooks. It's short Ethereum. It's about to be delevered at any minute. And once that happens, prices cascade up. So they're just getting in a big 1.6 million long futures trade right before the other liquidations happen, because they know there's going to be a huge run-up in prices, because that's the way the trend is going. So that's what I think. So this is good. This is just my opinion here. This trade is huge. This, as we saw, $500 million Bitcoin sell moved the markets 12% a few weeks ago. So this is 1.6 billion, 3 times the size. Those are the kinds of trades that do move the market. So it's very important to dissect this trade. But I think they're long for the reasons that I gave. So that's my prediction, but that's a good thing if my prediction is correct. And then, yeah, I mean, if you look at the Ethereum price, this is the 2-day price chart. Normally, when prices go up this much, from 1,000 to 1,600, you expect much more liquidations where the curve goes straight up and down vertical. This, we just didn't see that. This is just pretty much a long gradual line. This tiny bit here from 1150 to, or from 1200 to 1350, this looks like a little bit of liquidation, but the rest of it, there's no liquidation. This is just a slow, steady, healthy curve up. And since we know, based upon here's the Ethereum long trade curves. This is on the Bitfinex exchange. This is the amount of Ethereum levered longs, and then it's still pretty damn high. Even though it only went down a tiny bit, it's still pretty damn high. So there's a lot of leverage on the books. Almost none of it got delevered during this huge run up, 1050 to 1600. So that means that leverage could be delevered at any minute. So that's what I think the whale's doing. But bottom line, expect huge volatility in prices in either direction based upon that trade in the coming days. Moving on, stablecoin. Demand for widely used Euro stablecoin is huge. So Circle, they do the USDC stablecoin. They are expanding and launching a reserves-backed stablecoin pegged against the euro. So there is no stablecoin pegged against the euro. Right now, all the reserve-backed stablecoins are pegged against USD. So it's interesting. It's just a normal sort of product expansion for them, given how successful they've been. They've probably been the most profitable coin in the top 100 during the bear market. Now they're about neck and neck with Tether, so good for them. Terra. Terra and DeHotels, so 7 exchanges got raided in South Korea last night at 5 p.m. local time. So the South Korean authorities, this is they tend to do a lot of raids. These are not like guns drawn raids. These are more just kind of like run in, grab a bunch of papers, grab some computers, bang open some shelves. These are not movie-like guns drawn raids, even though the headline would be a little bit more ominous. But 7 exchanges is quite a lot. I didn't even know there were 7 exchanges in South Korea, but 7 of them raided, specifically Terra being the targets of these, as opposed to, like, in the past it's been tax evasion. That's why they raided. They wanted to make sure that the crypto exchanges were paying their tax properly. This has nothing to do with that. This is Terra. So, yeah, even though we kind of saw Do-Kwon Terra fiasco sort of diminishing in the last few days, as I pointed out, it's not quite anymore. And the South Korean authorities mean business, so we'll see what comes of that. What else is going on? Galaxy, Mike Novogratz and Galaxy. So they, like this other whale, they went long in the last few days. They bought $75 million worth of ETH. Again, nowhere near the $1.6 billion that this other entity, who I'm pretty sure I know, bought, I believe, long. But Mike he's buying the dip. He's been in the game a while. He tends to know market directions pretty well, better than most. So it's bullish for Ethereum and the market's right there. And that is it for today. Where did my... Oh, yeah. And then before we go, the last thing. So, yeah, my trivia for this morning, just a fun little trivia. Which one of these 4 people is a ratings machine, according to my YouTube channel analytics? This person has 4 times the average watch time during each video, 2 times the average number of views their video got, and I noticed an extremely high amount of traffic came to the video based upon searches of this person's name within YouTube. So this person's name, between these 4 people, they're just a ratings machine. People on YouTube, they watch this video a lot more than the other videos, and they tend to just always be looking for videos based upon this person. Is it Do Kwon? Is it Alex Mashinsky of Celsius? Is it Suzu of 3 Arrows Capital? Or is it Kyle Davies of 3 Arrows Capital? The correct answer is, it's kind of hard to predict, Do Kwon. He is the ratings machine. His video yesterday got 2 times the number of views. His video Friday, 2 times the number of views, 4 times the average watch time within each video. Vast majority of the people stayed almost to the end of the video. That's very unusual on my videos. And then tons of traffic, just people searching within YouTube on Do Kwon. YouTube analytics breaks that down very nicely. So yeah, Do Kwon, for whatever reason, even compared to these 3 bigwigs at the moment, he is just a YouTube ratings machine. Probably be having some more stories of him, just for that fact right there. And he's always an interesting character. Anyways, that's it for today. Be back tomorrow with a new video. The DeHotels conversation will either be tomorrow or Friday again, but I will be back tomorrow regardless with a new video, whether it's that or my daily news videos. Don't forget to please hit the like and subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at BenCryptoShow. Until then, see you tomorrow. This is Ben, signing out. Later.